Hello, it's April 2022, and this video is partly inspired by the story of Leslie Vass. And I recently did a video mentioning his story and his wrongful conviction, and obviously I expanded on that as well. And just recently, I had a very brief dialogue with the man, and he sent me a link to an update to his story. And apparently in 2021, he was awarded, I think, around $500,000 for his wrongful conviction. And you have to think how long that took him, how many decades it took him to at least get that much. And it's never going to replace the 10 years that he lost, all the damage, especially psychological damage that he had to endure and is still having to deal with. And I mentioned be interesting to talk to people like him who have been wrongfully convicted, especially when they've had years, decades in prison, and the psychological impact. Now, I've shared over the years my low points, and I've explained, it's not easy to do, but I want to show the human side of false accusations, wrongful convictions, injustice overall, and even the efforts for trying to whistleblow and expose. But I really want to just say at this point to Leslie, if he's watching, congratulations. I'm happy for you. And I want to lead into my point of this video, and that is perseverance. Now, I've talked a lot, especially over the past 2 years, when it comes to what I now call the old current worldwide events and things that were being imposed. And I've mentioned that it's a test of character to endure the war of attrition. Now, that's on a massive scale that I was mentioning that to. However, it also applies to, for example, with Leslie's case, his story. It was a strength of character on his part to keep pushing and pushing and telling his story and fighting for truth and justice, although it took him many decades to at least get something. It was his strength of character, his ability to endure the war of attrition, because I'm just going to use it as a descriptive authority types, government agencies. They have unlimited resources, and the common person doesn't. Even the most wealthy common person doesn't, because, well, if you're printing your own money, then you have unlimited resources, right? So when you're dealing with injustice, for example, you have to have a strong character. You have to be able to endure the war of attrition. And as Leslie has done, I am moving forward with trying to get my story out, keeping the truth alive, exposing and whistleblowing what I know, not only about the corruption within the legal system in Alberta, but the other corruptions as well, and the sex trafficking and everything else. And I'm not giving up, and I'm not being intimidated. It's not easy. It's really, really not easy to do. And people who have lived a sheltered life or whatever won't understand this. And people will base what they would consider common sense on their limited knowledge base. And it's very hard for a lot of people to wrap their head around, you say, for example, my story and how crazy it is. And like, it's like a Hollywood movie, right? And it's not, it's reality. And when you look at people like Leslie Vass, I've mentioned extensively over the years, Daniel Holtzclaw and Stephen Avery and these people, and when you look into their story, it's crazy. So really what I want just to focus on is strength of character, being able to endure the war of attrition on any level, whether it be worldwide or individually. And this is where, for example, a lot of people, most people lack that inner strength and that ability to endure the war of attrition. No, we're not all equal, right? Anyway, again, congratulations to Leslie Vass on his at least accomplishing that success, and I wish him all the best. And to other people who are, and potentially will find themselves in the hands of injustice, or knowing something and making a decision to share, I wish everyone the best. It's not an easy world. It's not a safe place. And in this world, we live, or they're trying to impose, the cult of safety, but that's a different topic. So anyway, thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, and share.
Listen to this and write it down if you can't remember it. You're never going to outgrow warfare. You simply must learn to fight. I hear people saying to me, oh, when is it going to get easier? When you die.